Hello everyone, this is the first video in a series for working with the Simplex Toolkit. Now I realize that you may need to do a little bit of work if you have a clean install. So this will be for getting things set up on Linux. The first thing you'll need is to actually be able to build C++ code on your machine. So this is using Linux Mint, which is a derivative of Ubuntu, which is a derivative of Debian. If you are using Red Hat or Fedora or Arch or some other distribution, the command line options will be slightly different. Once you get into Visual Studio Code, which is what I personally use, if you would like to follow the same type of development pattern I'm using, once you get into that editor, then everything should be basically the same. So to actually get C++ to build, this is the command that I use. Sudo will give you administrative privileges for this specific command. apt is going to install on a Debian system. Install is the command we're passing to apt, and then we have gdb, which is going to be the GNU debugger. G++, which will allow us to actually build our C++ code. CMake is a tool that will make our build process easier. Ninja build is what's going to actually do the build process, and then build essential will give you all of your everything else that you need. It'll be extremely helpful to have. So if you run this command, it will get you set up to be able to build C++ projects. Then if you go out to Visual Studio Code's website, which is code.visualstudio.com, you just pick your download. If you're on the same type of distribution I am, it'll be a deb file. If you're on Red Hat, Fedora, Cent, or something else that uses RPM files, obviously you'd use RPM. You can find more information on their docs page for getting set up for Linux, Mac, Windows, so on and so forth. So I will leave that to you. Depending on your distribution or operating system, the steps will vary slightly. Once Visual Studio is actually up and running, the only extension that you really need is if you go under the extensions here, type in C++. If you say that you want the extension pack, you can see that it includes 9 other extensions, which are these extensions. So these will automatically come onto your machine then, and you basically will have everything that I have set up here so that you can begin working with C++ in general, or more specifically, we're going to be focusing on the Simplex Toolkit. So thank you for watching, and looking forward to seeing you in future videos.